Now, working or being in the garden can ease stress, keep you limber, and even improve your mood. In light of this year's Garden Day, we have floral design extraordinaire, BLOMBOY, who's going to teach us how to make the perfect flower crowns for the upcoming garden celebrations. How are you?
I'm very well. There's no
Welcome.
such thing as a perfect flower crown, by the way. As long as there's a flower crown, it's a great flower crown.
Then it's already amazing,
Exactly,
right? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Tell me, why is there a garden day? I mean, I love the idea. I love a good garden.
Garden Day was founded by a group of very passionate gardeners with the idea of bringing people together and putting them into one space, and a garden is the ideal spot to do that in. So it's not about gardening necessarily on the day, it's about downing tools and saying, let's relax and have the most fun that we can have in a garden.
And enjoy the beautiful flowers,
Exactly.
yes. And it's also a case of gardening meeting fashion.
Absolutely.
So how do these two fuse?
Well, the flower crown is a sort of regal symbol of appreciation, I think, towards the garden. So it's really about putting flowers into a crown and being the queen or king of your own space. And that to us really is what it's all about.
I love a good flower crown. Do you have green fingers?
I unfortunately don't. I love to buy flowers. But I'm just not a garden girl.
I have to tell you the sweetest thing. I've got this neighbour who lives overseas and he comes to Cape Town every now and then. And every now and then, just randomly, he puts this massive bouquet of flowers in front of my front door. He does it all the time.
That is what sharing is about. Right?
I think it's so
Do you have green
sweet.
fingers?
No, I don't, but I love flowers.
Me too,
I've
me
always
too.
got flowers in my home, but now I think that it's only fitting that I have some on my head.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So now, I mean,
you're
this
gonna
is
teach
gorgeous.
us.
How have you made, what is this?
So, again, as I said earlier, there's not a wrong and a right. What we did with this is to literally take a dried leaf from the garden.
Wow.
So this is strelitzia leaf that dries in a really beautiful and very sculptural way. We lightly dusted them with gold dust, so just to sort of add a bit of couture to the scene. And then we're going to just dot with a hot glue gun. We're going to start dotting flowers
Okay,
onto
amazing.
them.
I'm going to pass you some flowers.
So I think mine's made, so I'm just going to watch you guys.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you do that then. So I'm going to take some of these.
There's two here, Bonnie, just saying. One for you, one for me.
So there's all kinds of ways of doing it. You don't necessarily have to use a hot glue gun. You can literally string them onto a base. But this is a quick and easy way for me to do it. And seeing that we're all grown-ups, there's no need to injure yourself. And it literally just goes in like that, and it glues itself into place.
Would you like more? Should I
love
cut
those
more
green
for
ones
you?
are spectacular. So
Okay.
Yeah, they are so beautiful.
yeah, so this is really where the floral couture bit comes in, and Beyonce and Rihanna have all tried a version of it, and it's really become something that's literally and physically on vogue. So,
No,
yeah.
absolutely. And speaking about
It's
celebrities
also a
and
great
being
Africa
on Vogue,
burn outfit, huh?
Oh,
Exactly,
definitely.
yeah.
But speaking about being on Vogue, you've made like flower arrangements for everybody. Two of the greatest queens in the world, I believe, Elton John and
Her Royal
HRH Queen
Highness,
Elizabeth.
yes.
Yeah, that was, I mean, almost 400 years ago. But when I spent some time in the UK, we were lucky enough to work with some really great people, including the Queen and the other Queen, Elton. So, so that was
The
really
Queen and the
special.
real Queen.
The real Queen.
So for me, Meghan Markle can put no foot wrong. I absolutely love her, and I
How
love everything that
obsessed
she
we
does.
love.
Yeah, but everyone goes on about her her bouquet, her wedding bouquet.
Yeah.
What are your
Was it
thoughts on it?
elderflower?
Well, what I loved about it, and I'll get to what was in it, is the sort of hint back to emotional, sort of sentimental to a certain extent. So Prince Harry apparently picked forget-me-nots from the royal garden somewhere in honour of his mother, whose favourite flower it was. So that just makes it so sentimental and so special. And there was a twig of myrtle that comes from Victorian times. So there's symbolism
all
and
have a
there's
Harry?
sentiment and all of those sort of things. So that makes it really special. And I think that's what bouquets should be
it
about.
had
It's a little
meaning.
gesture of something really special.
So you liked it?
I think it was in place, and it it wasn't quite Diana's cascade of a waterfall of flowers, but it was something that I spoke to a good sort of where we are at the moment with regards to fashion and being a bit more discreet and a bit more subtle. So I really like that. Yeah.
Absolutely, gotcha.
So
There
you're
you
doing a
go.
good job
I've
there.
realised I'm not talented at this.
No, it's really...
Just loving this glue gun.
It
Yeah,
makes
it's
it a
fun.
lot easier. All you have to do is to sort of just keep it down for a second, and then you see what happens. So can we try that one on, please?
Okay, I mean, I already feel like I've got a flower crown on my head, but we will try this.
Add on.
Add on.
More is more.
Yeah.
So this one we did in a circular form, which is sort of traditional shape, I suppose, and it's quite sturdy. What is nice about the dried medium is that you can just pull off the flowers afterwards. So let's quickly see.
All right, then.
Oh,
So that then literally settles onto a head like that.
How do I look?
Can I tell
me
you
the
something?
truth.
It's
How do I
made
look?
out of strelitzias, and strelitzia is the bird of paradise. You, my
You
girl,
are a bird of paradise.
are a bird of paradise.
Exactly. So this one
Thank
is a little
you
bit
so
different.
much for coming in.
Thank you
oh
so
yeah,
much.
yeah, no. I
Quickly.
also want to be a bird of paradise. I'm a bird of paradise too.
This
Oh,
one we're
wow.
tying on. Hold it there.
I love it.
And it literally
How does it
goes to the
feel?
back.
How does it feel?
Watch me get glue all over my head.
No, you won't. It dries quickly.
Oh, fabulous. Palesa, don't worry, we've got one here for you too.